Everybody say hi.
Hey.
Hola.
What's up?
So we have arrived at our coastal survival base camp. This is where we are going to be living for the next 3 or 4 days. So good times. Got to back in and unload and get ready to do some survival training. Coastal survival. Oh, look at that wave. I think it died down. The one behind it looks even bigger though. Look at that wave. That next one is looking huge. Vámonos, vámonos. Go, go, go. Muchas gracias, amigos. Oh, they gotta surf it back out into the water. Hey guys, Justin Williams here for Coastal Survival. We are at Karate Beach, or Karate Beach, and we're gonna get ready to get our survival training on here at the coast. Amazing boat ride in, gorgeous views. I'm telling you, this, oh man, let me just give you a panoramic view real quick and you'll see what I'm talking about. That one was so epic. And then the one that was little.
Oh, that one will be big though.
Oh man.
Here it comes now, right after this.
Check this one out. This one's gonna be a good one. And the next one's gonna be huge. So I got quite a bit of sun today, but I wanted to take a second and show you guys my camp and see where I'm set up. And so I've kind of got the Superfly war bonnet tarp just ready to go in case it rains. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna leave it at an open hammock setup today. And sure enough, between a couple of coconut trees and the key though when setting up a hammock or a shelter in a coastal environment that has coconuts is to make sure that when you are selecting a tree, I'll zoom in there for you in a second, that make sure that you are looking for the coconuts and make sure they're on the other side of the tree, away from where your head's gonna be. Unfortunately for me, this tree has coconuts all around it. So what I did is I made sure that my ridge line here was far enough away from where the coconuts would fall, and then across the way the tree bends away from me, so I don't have to worry about the coconuts falling on my head. And so that's so important. They actually have several deaths every year from people getting coconuts falling on their head and killing them. So that's dangerous, so especially in a shelter situation. So in this case, deadfall is going to be coconut fall. So anyways, got the war bonnet. You just can't beat it, I'm telling you. I'll show you a couple other camps over there. This one back here, sorry, try to get that on the camera for you. You probably can't see it, but this one here is Alberto's, running the same exact setup as me with the war bonnet. Back over there is I think it's a war bonnet hammock with some miscellaneous screen tarp. And then both of these are war bonnets too, with different tarps. But right here you'll see 3 Superflies with war bonnets. So we just love their hammocks, and you can't go wrong with the hammock, with the war bonnet hammock, especially in the coastal environment. So the sun's getting ready to set here in a little bit. It's coming down. I'm gonna go do one more last swim, do some body surfing, and call it a night.